Hello guys, very crudely yours here. I really didn't know what I was going to review this week. I honestly had no clue what I was going to do. I recently got a VHS player. I don't know why I'm an avid at saying that, and of course they're VCRs, but I always say VHS players. I think it's because I'm used to saying DVD players, and I haven't said VCR in probably 5 years or so. Anyway, oh, I should notice, maybe the video caught it. My blinds fell down. I heard something click behind me. The movie I'm going to talk about, I love this movie for all the wrong reasons, because it's probably one of the, sorry, burned up. I just got the movie about 1,000 pounds of sheetrock. The movie, it's horrible. It's god-awful, like, literally. It is one of the worst movies ever made, but I love it so much. I only have it on VHS, but there's a gray market DVD. The cover to that DVD is horrible. That's why I have it on VHS, of course. And if you guys watch my personal videos, you'll know this film, especially the box art, played a very prominent role in scaring the piss out of me as a kid. The store I used to go to called the Stage Door, which, if you're familiar with Asheville, was on Patton Avenue, and it's now been converted into a butcher shop of all things. Anyway, the movie is Fred Olen Ray's Biohazard. This is the Continental big box of it, as you can tell. It stars, what is her name? Her name, Angelique Petty, that was who it was. And, if you're familiar with her, she played in a lot of these kind of low-budget movies, and you'll know her for her, like, platinum blonde hair and boobs that could smother someone. Anyway, she is this psychic, and she can, like, see things from far away and grab on to objects from alternate dimensions, and, anyway, she pulls back this, like, pod. It's like 4 feet long, and these military scientists take it from her. And here she is right there with her teleportation device on. And what she pulls back, actually, the pod was a spaceship of this little guy right here. And whenever you see the cover, he looks like a decently good-sized monster. He's like 4 or 5 feet. He's played by the director's, like, I want to say 3-year-old son, but I think I read somewhere he was 5 years old, I think. Anyway, I know for a fact that he was not over 10 years old, so that tells you how short the kid was, and he played the monster in this. So most of it's just laughable. He looks like a giant beetle, and this here has him is purple. He's black and has like claws. He really looks like a bad Power Rangers monster, or if anyone watched it, remember their little VR troopers. That's exactly the way he looks like he was from. And the set was, everything's recycled on this. The outfit was recycled from, I'm assuming, probably something like a kid's show, or maybe some kind of Japanese kid's show or something. And the set was recycled from the Klaus Kinski film Android. Anyway, so of course the thing begins to run amok, and it's 5 foot tall of pure pissed off aliens. So, I mean, of course, this film just has lots of stupid, unnecessary gore. I mean, there's like a part where like someone hits it with their car and they bring it home and it kills them, and whenever it bites them, it injects like radiation into them, and they sort of like foam at the mouth. The whole movie is it's just a train wreck of a film. And then by the time that you get to the end of the movie, the way they kill the monster, I don't want to spoil it. If it's possible to even spoil this thing, I don't want to. But whenever I saw it at first, I thought, oh my god, he's going to come back. And he doesn't. It's like one of those things where they set it up so perfectly for him to come back, and he doesn't. Literally, when you see him die, he's dead. It is stupid how they kill him, too, because an alien monster should not be killed in the way that he's killed. It's just so simple. And there's also, this film has the worst ending of any movie I've ever seen. It is the worst ending. It is so bad. It is just so horrible in the way it was edited. You can hear the director say cut, and the lead actor leans over and says, is that it? And then it cuts out black. And then it begins with a bonus reel of outtakes, which I couldn't even tell they were outtakes until I read on the internet that they were outtakes, and it looked like something from the movie. The dialogue in this, I'm pretty sure a kindergartner could write it, but anyway, just check it out if you like really bad movies, or if you're like a terrible sci-fi nerd. The reason that I remember this from a little kid was that picture on the back of the guy that had his face really scared me. The film's really kind of dark. I had to play around with the brightness on my TV to get it to look right. I have not filled with a gray market DVD of this, so if anyone has ever purchased that, let me know. But I think I'm running out of time, so anyway, all I can say about this film is that the reason I like it is because it holds a place near and dear to me because it scared me as a little kid. That's all. There's nothing redeemable about this movie. It has a little bit of nudity, some half-ass gore, and like I said, a Power Rangers reject of a monster. And it looks like Lord Zed created this thing with one of his turds, okay? So, if that sounds thrilling to you, then check it out. If not, just flush it down the commode. It's one of the worst movies ever made. No joke. It's from Fred Olen Ray, so what could you expect? I mean, this is the guy that did Commando Squad and Alien Dead. And, he did a version of Scalps, too, which was alright, I guess, but the soundtrack on this is ridiculous. It's like the exact same 3 keyboards. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, like someone's on the phone talking, doom, doom, doom. And then, there's a bizarre, I actually forgot this at first, there's a bizarre subplot in this with, a miniature alien that I swear if they did not rip off the Deadly Spawn, I'm amazed that they did not rip off the Deadly Spawn. I don't know which came first, but one movie ripped off the other. But I guarantee you this one was the one that ripped off the Deadly Spawn. But there's a creature in this that looks like one of the little worm things from the Deadly Spawn. You've got to see this movie to believe it, that it's actually been made. The movie's almost unwatchable. I mean, I was typing up Sins of Cinema reviews while I was watching it and just looked up for the gore scenes. But I mean, it was fun, I guess. Like I said, holds a really special place in my heart. This is my Troll 2. Okay, this film is the one I remember from the VHS store. This is one of the ones I remember the most. I remember this, I remember the Zodiac Killer, and I remember Rolling Vengeance. It's some of the ones that I really, really wanted. And a couple of death films as well, because I'd always spy into the porn section. Or the adult section that had the porn and the death films. Anyway, I'm probably just droning on and on and on about how good and how bad this movie is. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, it's at least worth a watch just to see how just goofy it is. But I'm telling you guys, even if you hate the movie, you gotta fast forward it and watch the ending, because this is the dumbest, most useless ending I've ever seen on any movie. So with that, take it how you will.